You get a notification on the phone. Internet content will cease to exist in 7 days. You throw the device aside and keep watching the movie. Suddenly you see a hot news message pop up. And the news editor repeats what you just read in the message. This channel is live. People panic on the street. It's like losing your mind. You look out the apartment window and see people holding phones and laptops, running around everywhere. You go down and stand in an alley to avoid this chaos. Behind you, someone's walking around with an empty mind, constantly muttering, "No more internet." You get a call from an unknown number. Say you have to meet someone in one place, not specified. You open a map on your phone and you drive your car there. From the outside, it looks like an abandoned building. But inside, it's a high-tech facility, with scientists wearing hazmat masks and lab coats. You arrive just in time for the tutorial meeting. A scientist with hair. The sun came into the room. Show and start your presentation. He explained that today, more than 4 billion people are using the internet, and there's no way to prevent the global network from collapsing. Currently has over 74 gigabytes of data online. 1 gigabyte is equal to 1 trillion gigabytes. Generally a lot of O1 Word documents. For 1 gigabyte of data contains about 65,000 pages. So with 74 trillion gigabytes, oh my god. Too many numbers. Not that I can't read it all in one breath. But it's about 4,810,000 pages. A sheet of paper for 0.1 millimeters thick. For every gigabyte, we'll have 7 meters of paper stacked on top of each other. Halfway through the presentation, everyone is there, falling asleep. But people who wear lab coats immediately get to work. Plan to support printout internet. You put profit position in the assembly line along with the goods, 100 others. Today is your first day doing this, and you're dealing with a printer. The entire complex contains countless printers. People keep coming back and bringing papers from trucks. You start with finding everything related to health. Then you move on to other important documents. You don't have time to read anything. But also make sure, for a document of about 8,000 words, you work from morning to night. Then hand over the work back to CA night. You're only allowed lunch. Total 20 minutes relaxing hands and toilet. They all work mechanically. Security news program. Show countries all over the world. They're doing their part of the job. At the opposite end of the facility are the other teams. They download video and audio files. After your CA ends, the night shift staff arrives. You're on time and you go home. You realize that throughout the day, all teams across the globe, you can print no more than 1% of the information. Feeling discouraged, you look around. Creating new content has been banned. Before it's an extreme emergency. Everyday information created so much that we don't have enough time to download it. You go back to the assembly line. Last night, you don't sleep well, so you can't concentrate. People around you are no better off. Just before lunchtime, some people faint at work and be treated immediately. There are many others in standby mode, ready to take on the job. You print the rest of the most important documents. Then you move to second-level data like articles, blog, etc. Your CA is extended for another 2 hours. You're exhausted, you go home, and you're completely passive. No preparation for the next day. You go to work. Then, I saw a brand new building next door. It's clear that they built it overnight. You're assigned to a new building. Your task is to print more articles. And we've got to raise CA by another hour. He was too tired to do anything. And it's hard to open your eyes. Only a few days left, but the internet is only 15%. They're preparing another building, with more printers. It's almost night, and you're still working. Finally, the night team came and got the job. It doesn't allow you to leave. They ask you to stay in a gym. This way you can save time. No need to move from home to work. They escort you to the room. You'll be with hundreds of other people. You try to sleep, but your hands are tied, rolling around in bed with your eyes open. A bell that wakes you up. It's time for a quick breakfast. Turn those who do CA night back to the gym. You're back on the assembly line in 20 minutes. There's only 3 days left. The more they urge you, you look outside. I don't understand where buildings grow like mushrooms. Paper truck running back and forth, causing traffic jams. An underground tunnel has been built in the desert. Sahara, it's miles long. It's large enough to store all your documents and files, each carrying several tons of paper. Then the cargo plane. This precious to the Sahara Desert SA. More and more people can't stand it and fall asleep while standing. The production process is slowed down and an emergency hall boomed. Let the number of people getting jobs increase, but personnel is not enough. Many people are improvising and doing many things at the same time. The whole system is out of control. If the production stops even for half an hour, tons of information won't get printed out. You go to the gym to rest. There are many new soldiers. Currently in this facility, there's thousands of people working. You go back to the assembly line and continue printing. But AI is also hovering in the clouds. Production is slower than expected. Even if there are only 2 days left. The news shows that people on the street are still panicking. Many people are filming themselves. But it's useless because the film won't be archived. Because the whole world worked twice as long since the first day, so about 70% of the internet is in print. But we're running out of paper. Paper-making plants, unable to meet the demand. At the end of the day, there will be no paper. You're under tremendous pressure, and the AI is worried. People are making more and more mistakes. This slows down the reprinting process. Because the printer works non-stop for 6 days. So many machines broke down. It must be replaced by another machine. There's only a few hours left. Last night you were unable to sleep. In fact, the whole world is awake, waiting for the countdown to happen. All the important information has been printed out. The rest is information that's not as important. But we shouldn't waste that resource. So everyone is, including the night team. They are also working twice as long. Paper companies are just in time. Find a way to produce more paper. You're closing your eyes. Your body is weak. The only thing you want is a bed. You are hungry and feel heavy. Video and audio team has officially completed the download process and so save everything. Only a few countries are still printing out information. You're printing mechanically. Adjust the number of words and correct the rules. You've been doing this for so long now. You can do it with your eyes closed. But sometimes you get startled and try to focus on work. The whole world is watching the end. Internet. Only 0.5% of the data is still unprinted. There's only a few minutes left for the internet. Will completely collapse. Beta 1 and the official internet no longer exists. Instead of causing chaos everywhere, People just quietly standing on the street. They seem to have accepted the situation. The phone is now only used for phone calls, texting, and doing some basic things. If you want to find something, people will go to libraries and bookstores. Within the first 7 days, the world's economy is plummeting. Companies need to find a way to work when there is no internet. The banking system collapsed. People have withdrawn all the money in their accounts. No more news on social media and hashtags for the moment. It's probably the most stressful thing in history. You breathe out and go home. It's like the world's first day without the internet.